Hello everyone, this is Deepak Singhal. Welcome you all to the channel of Vidya Guru. So dear, this is my second edition for the July month, and in this series of current affairs, I'll be talking about some of the important issues like Facebook and Instagram's parent company Meta. They have launched a new microblogging application which is called Thread, which is sometimes also called a Twitter killer. Then something about Taiwan, which has opened its third economic and cultural center in India. And why Taiwan has chosen India for opening the third center, we'll discuss upon it. All India Football Federation, the Men's Footballer of the Year award, means who has won it, we'll discuss that. Global Firepower Ranking 2023, which ranks some of the important armies in the world. Then French President Emmanuel Macron, who has given the highest honor to Prime Minister Modi when he was on a state visit to France on 13th and 14th of July. When the France was celebrating the Bastille Day and the World Population Day. So guys, before we go and start discussing about some of the important issues of the July month, it is just my humble request that if you are my first time listeners, then kindly subscribe the video and also like it with your friends who are preparing for the same government examination as you guys. And if not, if you are my old listeners and still if you have not subscribed it, then kindly subscribe it here. Because your subscription gives me your subscription gives me, or your like gives me an enthusiasm that I should be making such videos in the future. Yes. So the very first current affair is about the Peru. The Peru declares emergency as the Ubinas volcano spews ash. So I'm talking about the Ubinas volcano. My dear, it is due to the eruption of the Ubinas volcano of Peru. First of all, where is this country located? This country is a South American country. And the Ubinas volcano in Peru. Can you tell me in the comment section that which is the mountain chain which runs in South America, of which Ubinas volcano is a part? So just because of the Ubinas volcano, a state of emergency has been declared in Peru for 60 days in the areas around the volcano. So if you will talk about the Ubinas, my dear, Ubinas is located. It is located in the Moquegua region. In the Moquegua region, which is 1200 kilometers southeast of the capital, Lima. And it is the most active volcano as far as the country Peru is concerned. Peru is a country in South America. Something about the country. This is how the volcano erupted. This volcano is about 1200 kilometers southeast of the capital, Lima, of the South American country, Peru. Then the second important current affair is about Facebook and Instagram parent company Meta. They have launched a microblogging application which is called Thread. Actually, from the past few days, we are actually having some great news about the competition which is going on between the two players. That is Mark Zuckerberg, who is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Meta. And on the other hand, we have Elon Musk, yes, the CEO of SpaceX. So the Mark Zuckerberg, he launched a new microblogging application, Threads, on 5th of July 2023. And you won't believe, this application broke the records of ChatGPT. Within just 2 hours, more than 5 million people, they downloaded this application. And after 24 hours, the number of downloads reached about 10 million. So this is one of the most I will say the important record created by Meta. And within just 3 days, the users increased to 50 million. Now the social media users started calling Threads as the Twitter killer. So actually, what is the problem? The problem is about the new policies which were brought by Elon Musk, because from the past few days, he was bringing some kind of a policies for Twitter. And every single time, this man is known for changing the policies of Twitter, like you cannot post more than this and that. So the users of Twitter were very much pissed off, and they always wanted that there should be an option to Twitter. There should be an option to Twitter. And Mark Zuckerberg said, sir, already Instagram is a very famous platform. What if I launch Threads? And of course, it is giving some tough competition to Twitter. This is Threads. And if you are using already the Instagram account, it will be linked to it. Taiwan. My dear, Taiwan has announced to open the third economic and cultural center in India. First of all, the first center was opened in 1995. The second center was established in Chennai in 2012, and now the third center is about to open. The most important thing is that why they chose Mumbai, why Mumbai was chosen for opening the third economic and cultural center, and why, if I say why third center in India, why you are opening one more center in India. I think that is the most important thing which we all should be knowing. It is all because of the changing standards, the world scenario, which is actually favoring India. We are rapidly emerging economy. India has already become the 5th largest economy, and according to the data shared by the finance minister of the country, Nirmala Sitharaman, we are already 3.7 trillion economy. We are just few dollars behind the German economy, and by the end of 2024, most probably, India will surpass Germany, and we guys will become the 4th largest economy. Apart from the 5th largest economy, already India is the most populous country in the world, and it is a significant investment destination. You know why? Because we are having a market. In terms of purchasing power, we are way ahead than any economy in the world. We are actually technology purchasers. We love technology. And in terms of investment destination, India is actually having a great market. This is what the merchants and the businessmen, they always look forward to. So if you will see Taiwan is an island located in southwest of China. Southeast of China. The most important problem with Taiwan is that although India accepts one China policy, so we don't treat Taiwan to be a separate country. But the thing is that right now, China and Taiwan, yes, these two nations, they are not enjoying some good relations. So Taiwan, whose official name is Republic of China, capital is Taipei, president is Tsai Ing-wen, and the currency is New Taiwan dollar. Official name of China is the People's Republic of China. So it is called Republic of China. Although Taiwan is not having any diplomatic relations with India. Why? Because India accepts one China policy. India accepts Taiwan to be a part of China. But depending upon the current maths, depending upon the current analytics, India can anytime change its stance if the relations of India, they don't go well with China. Then we have the state highest micro-lending borrowing in India. Yes, the micro-lending borrowing, according to one of the reports of RBI, is on the rise. And in terms of micro-lending borrowing, Bihar has overtaken Tamil Nadu to become the first state with the highest micro-lending borrowings in the country. This report was launched as of March 2023. So the report was published by Cliff Highmark, which is a credit information company. And they said that Bihar has shown an impressive growth of about 13.5% in the gross lending portfolio. That is during the March quarter. Now, here the question comes, sir, what do we understand by micro lending borrowing? So, dear, micro lending, it actually means, lending very small sums to an individual. Means when you lend a very small sum of money to an individual, so that that individual might start or expand his small business. So if a loan is given or a credit is given in small quantity to a merchant, that is called micro lending borrowing. Okay, so according to the report launched by Cliff Highmark, Bihar has shown an impressive growth rate of 13.5%. Heading forward to next current affair, it is about AIFF, the Women's Player of the Year award. We also read somewhere about the men's player. Yes. So I'm just forwarding to it. So All India Football Federation, this is what the AIFF means. So after Bala Devi, who has won this award 3 times, the Bim Devi 2 times, Manisha Kalyan. So after Bala Devi, who has won it 3 times, Bim Devi, who has won it 2 times, now we have Manisha Kalyan. She has become the 3rd Indian female footballer to win the personal award multiple times. So if we talk about Manisha Kalyan, my dear, Manisha Kalyan also won All India, it is Football Federation, yes, All India Football Federation Emergings Women Footballer of the Year award in 2020 to 21 season. This is Manisha Kalyan. And now if we come to the Men's Footballer of the Year award, so after Mr. JJ Lal Peklua, after Mr. JJ Lal Peklua in 2016, we have Lalayan Zuala Changte. Lalayan Zuala Changte, he became the second player from Mizoram to win the All India Football Federation Men's Player of the Year award. So after JJ Lal Peklua, we have Lalayan Zuala Changte. He became the second person from Mizoram to win this All India Football Federation Men's Player of the Year award. This is Mr. Lalayan Zuala. This is Mr. This is Mr. Lalayan Zuala Changte. Then we have some other awards of All India Football Federation. For example, Emerging Player of the Year award went to Mr. Akash Mishra. Women's Emerging Player of the Year award went to Shilji Shaji. The Men's Coach of the Year award went to Clifford Miranda. And Priya PV has got the Women's Coach of the Year award. Then we have, my dear, Acting Chairman of National Green Tribunal. Something about 2023. So this is all about Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Yes, this ministry has appointed Justice Shio Kumar Singh as the acting chairperson of the National Green Tribunal. So what is NGT, by the way? My dear, NGT is a specialized agency formulated in 2010 under NGT Act, and it deals specially with the issues which are related with the environment. Okay. And very few countries in the world are having NGT-like tribunal, which is a separate tribunal dedicated only to the environment issues. Whatever the NGT will take decision, it is only challengeable in the Supreme Court, and that too within 90 days of the verdict. So it draws its inspiration from Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. It draws its inspiration from Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, which says that everyone should have the right to life and personal liberty. And we all know that right to life means right to dignified life. Right to life means also right to clean environment and clean air, clean water, sanitation, all that. Because Supreme Court has added a list of rights under Article 21. Article 21, though it says that everyone should have the right to personal, liberty, and everyone should have the right to life, but this complete article is having various rights, which is not explicit, but with every verdict of Supreme Court, you can see that the scope of Article 21 has been broadened. So the most important thing about NGT is that the new acting chairperson we have, that is Shio Kumar Singh. Then his appointment has been made in place of former chairperson Justice Adarsh Kumar Goyal, who's also known as A.K. Goyal. As far as Mr. Shio Kumar Singh is concerned, he has served as a judge of Allahabad High Court. Heading forward to Prime Minister of Greece, he has been elected for the second time. Where is Greece? My dear, Greece is located just above the African continent by the, I would say, in the eastern side of Italy, Greece. And yes, it is the same nation with which Turkey is having some conflict as far as an island which is in the Mediterranean Sea is concerned. I'm talking about Cyprus. As far as Cyprus is concerned, Greece and Turkey, they are not having good relations over Cyprus because they always fight with each other in order to decide that Cyprus is the territory of which of these countries. Whereas Cyprus, on the other hand, says that, sir, we are independent. Something about Greece. The capital of Greece is Athens. It is having some, glorious past in terms of Greek civilization. President, as far as the president is concerned, the president is Katerina Sakiaopoulos. President is Katerina Sakiaopoulos. Whereas the prime minister is Kyriakos Mitsotakis. The president is Kyriakos Mitsotakis. This is the Prime Minister. And the President is Katerina Saakyopoulou. The currency is Euro. And the neighboring countries are Turkey, because the name of Turkey has changed. Now it is known as Turkey, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, and Albania. This is the new the Prime Minister of Greece elected for the second term. So, following a resounding victory in the election, Mr. Kyriakos Mitsotakis, the leader of the New Democratic Party or New Democracy Party, was sworn in as the Prime Minister of Greece for the second term on 26th of June. He had been previously elected as the Prime Minister in 2019 also. And similar to India, the Greece is also having the prime ministerial system, or I would say the parliamentary form of government. Then we have Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman has been declared as the official mascot of the Asian Athletics Championship. My dear, it is being organized on the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Asian Athletics Federation, and the logo of 25th Asian Athletics Championship 2023 depicts the dedication, sportsmanship displayed by the athletes participating in the games. This is the mascot of the Asian Athletics Championship 2023. Then we have India and Bangladesh. Dear, it is a good news as far as the internationalization of Indian rupee is concerned. See, according to some data, if I say what is the percentage of American dollar in the total trade of the world, you guys won't believe me. The total trade, out of the total trade in the world, 80% of the trade actually takes place in American dollar. 80% of the trade. Whereas if you will see me about, or if you will ask me, sir, what is the percentage of Indian rupee as far as the international trade is concerned? Beta, it is nearly about 2.5%. It is not even 2.5%, in which 2% alone this trade is conducted by India. And we are aspiring to increase this percentage to at least 10%. So that in the IMF pool of currencies, Indian currency should also get the place. So dear, India and Bangladesh, they have started the bilateral trade in rupee. Means it is a rupee trade, in which whatever we will buy from Bangladesh and whatever Bangladesh will buy from us, both of us will make the payment in Indian rupee. It was launched at the event jointly organized by Bangladesh Bank and Indian High Commission in Dhaka. So the Indian High Commissioner in Dhaka is Pranay Verma. He said that India and Bangladesh will conduct trade in Indian rupee along with the normal transactions which is being conducted in US dollar, but both the countries will support and will increase the trade in Indian rupee. It is a good thing as far as our aspiration, what will I say? Our dream of getting a place in IMF pool of currency is concerned. Then dear, we have Formula 1 racer. He has won the British Grand Prix title. I'm talking about Max Verstappen. I have covered this guy many times. He has won several of the Formula 1 races in the year 2023. And now he has again won the British Grand Prix title. This man is coming from the company called Red Bull, means he drives the car having Red Bull over his jersey. At the same time, Lando Norris of McLaren, he finished second. Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes, he finished third. So this is Max Verstappen having the logo of Red Bull over his jersey. Then these are all the Grand Prix races which happened in this year. And on the other hand, means on the right side, we are having the winners. And as you can see, 90% of the races are alone won by Mr. Max Verstappen. And only 2 races, that is Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and Azerbaijan Grand Prix 2023. Only these 2 races are won by Sergio Perez. Even this racer, or I would say even this driver of the Formula 1 car, also having Red Bull over his jersey. Then we have country's first elevated taxiway service. Now, for those who are not aware what is taxiway, let me tell you something about the airport. My dear, the location from where you actually board the location from you actually board the plane, from the location where you actually board the plane, it is called terminal. For example, we call it platform as far as the trains are concerned. So once your boarding is finished, suppose this is the runway, the complete way which is leading to runway from platform, or I would say from terminal, is what we call taxiway. This complete way which is going between the terminal and the airstrip, means from where the plane will take off, this is called taxiway. So India has launched its first elevated taxiway service. It looks very beautiful, where the plane will pass above you and below we are having the underpass. So such kinds of terminals are already available in developed countries like Australia, America, and now India is having its first elevated cross taxiway. Sir, where it is? It is at Delhi's International Indira Gandhi Airport. With its help, the operational efficiency of IGI airport will increase, of course, and it will also help in reducing the carbon emissions, because this dual lane elevated cross taxiway service, it is of 2.1 kilometer, which will connect the northern and the southern airfields of the airport. I said it will connect the northern and the southern airfields of the airport. So earlier you had to, I would say you had to travel a lot in order to reach the northern airstrip from the eastern airstrip. But now with the help of a bridge kind of a thing, this travel is easy. So in this way, it will obviously reduce the carbon emissions. Dear, then we have External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. He has nominated from state for the upcoming Rajya Sabha election. He has already filed his nomination letter with Election Commission of India for the upcoming Rajya Sabha elections, which is going to take place in Gandhinagar of Gujarat. So dear, if you are not aware what is Rajya Sabha, let me tell you, Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament. And sir, how elections of Rajya Sabha are conducted? Beta, elections are indirect in nature. You will not vote for the Rajya Sabha MP. Then who will vote? The MLAs of state. The MLAs of states, they will vote in order to elect the members of Rajya Sabha. So Election Commission of India recently announced the complete schedule of the election, which is going to be held on 24th of July on 10 Rajya Sabha seats in Goa, Gujarat, West Bengal. 10 members from these states are retiring in July, August, because every member of Rajya Sabha is elected for 6 years. You have a 6-year tenure. And after every 2 years, dear, 1/3 member of Rajya Sabha, they complete their 6-year tenure. This is the reason why Rajya Sabha is never completely dissolved, and we call it the permanent house. This is S. Jaishankar, who is presently the Foreign Minister of India. Then we have Rampa Rebellion against Britisher, and we celebrate the 125th anniversary of Alluri Sitarama Raju. It is recently observed because he was born on this day, 4th of July, in 1897, near Bhimavaram in Andhra Pradesh. He was an Indian revolutionary leader who led an armed campaign against the British colonial rule in India. In August 1922, he launched what is now known as Rampa Rebellion against the British. So this is Alluri Sitarama Raju. So the 125th birth anniversary of Mr. Alluri Sitarama Raju was observed recently because he was born on this day, in the year 1897 near Bhimavaram of Andhra Pradesh. Heading forward to GMAX. What is GMAX? My dear, it is a maritime exercise. Maritime means it is a naval exercise between the navies of Japan and India. So this is the 2023 edition, or the seventh exercise. In total, we have conducted 7 exercises in total. This is the 7th edition, and this is the edition of 2023. And this time it is held in Bay of Bengal. near the coast of Vishakhapatnam. So Indian Navy, from Indian Navy side, we are having the ships like Delhi, Kamorta, Shakti. All these ships from Indian Navy, they participated in this 6-day exercise. Whereas from the Japanese side, we had a ship which is called Samidre. A Japanese ship called Samidre participated in this maritime exercise as far as JIMEX 2023 is concerned. This is a fleet of Indian Navy participating in the JIMEX 2023 exercise. Then here we have the first Indian to be named the best Asian under-20 male athlete of the year. Yes, I'm talking about Selva Prabhu Thirumaran. I'm talking about Selva Prabhu Thirumaran, who became the first Indian to be named as Asian under-20 male athlete of the year by Asian Athletics Association. Mr. Selva has had won a silver medal at the World Under-20 Athletics Championship organized in Colombia last year, and was also given the award during 50th anniversary celebration of Asian Athletics Association, whose celebrations happened in Bangkok, Thailand. This is Selva Prabhu Thirumaran. Heading forward to GST. Now we have a news related to GST. Now, this decision has been taken in the 50th meeting of GST Council, which held under the chairmanship of Finance Minister of India, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman. Many important decisions were taken, in which one decision was the GST, which is imposed over online gaming. And now the GST is imposed at the rate of 28% on the full value of whatever you earn in terms of online gaming, casino, horse racing. In all these sports, now you'll have to pay a GST that is of 28%. This is Nirmala Sitharaman, Finance Minister of India, leading the GST Council meeting. Now the next one is Global Firepower Ranking of 2023, in which India has been given the 4th position as the 4th most powerful army in the world. After American, Russian, and Chinese army, Indian army is the 4th most important army in the world. I'm talking about the defense sector. So this is important here. And as far as the Global Firepower Index is concerned, in this index, even the weak military forces of the countries like Bhutan, Iceland, even these forces were also concluded or included. Even their forces, their army was also evaluated. This is a complete list of the top 5 most powerful army in the world, where the Britain army, United Kingdom army, is the 5th powerful army after India. Then we have Best Member Federation Award given by Asian Athletics Federation. And my dear, the AFI, Asian Federation of India, was conferred, Athletics Federation of India, sorry, was conferred this award, or was conferred with the Best Member Federation Award by the Asian Athletics Federation in Bangkok. So this AFI president, I'm talking about the president of AFI, Mr. Adil Samuriva. Mr. Adil Samuriva received the award during the ceremony organized by Asian Athletics Association. However, the like in UK or US pronunciation, like in Hindi, we actually call it Adil Sumariwala. But when you will call it in UK pronunciation, it is actually pronunciated as Adil Sumiriva. Sorry, Samuriva. Adil Samuriva. The Asian Athletics Association is a continental governing body for the sports of athletics in Asia. Yes. This is the pride of India. I'm talking about Sir Neeraj Chopra. Then we have National Health Emergency, which has been declared because of a new syndrome. And the syndrome which is in news, it is actually called Guillain-Barré. The syndrome is actually called Guillain-Barré syndrome. And it is, the syndrome is on the rise as far as Peru is concerned. So Peru has declared a 90-day national health emergency because of the rise of cases of this new syndrome called Guillain-Barré. What is it? It is actually a kind of a neurological disorder in which the body's immune system attacks the nerves. the body's immune system attacks the nerves. So where is Peru? I already told you, like my class started with Peru only. And Peru is a South American country whose capital is Lima. Then we have the most valuable franchise, that is Indian Premier League. This is the standalone brand value of IPL has now increased to $3.2 billion, which is approximate 80% higher than what it was in 2022, which was about $1.8 billion. Now the total worth of IPL, the standalone value of IPL has reached $3.2 billion. The Global Investment Bank, I'm talking about Houlihan Lokey, Houlihan Lokey has confirmed this in its IPL brand valuation study 2023. So current IPL champions, Chennai Super Kings, my dear, the team of Dhoni, have the highest brand value as compared to other IPL teams. Whereas the CSK tops the list with brand value of about $212 million. And after this, we have the place of RCB followed by Mumbai Indians. This is the IPL trophy. Then we have Kui language, the language which is called Kui. We are thinking of including it in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution. My dear, already the 8th schedule talks about the 22 official language, and if the Kui language is included, and if this language is included, then the number of official languages will increase to 23. So Odisha State Cabinet has given an approval to the proposal, which recommended the inclusion of Kui language in the 8th schedule. The Cabinet of Odisha is of the opinion that inclusion of this language will not have any financial implications. So what is this language? My dear, as far as the Kui language is concerned, approximately 46 languages are spoken in Odisha by the tribal population, in which the Kui language is one of it. The Kui language is also known by the different names like Kand, Khondi, Kanda, Kodu, or Kuinga. Whereas Kui is the most famous word, which is a southeastern Dravidian language primarily spoken by Kandhas or Khons, residing in the hilly and forested areas of Odisha. Then dear, this is something about Odisha, like the capital is Bhubaneswar, governor is Ganeshi Lal, chief minister was Naveen Patnaik. This is Naveen Patnaik, by the way. Odisha state bird is Indian roller. Districts in total, it's 30 and having 3 divisions. Official fish or Odisha fish is Mahanadi, Mahasir, and the chief minister I already covered, Naveen Patnaik. Then we have 3 armies of India. They come to participate in the Bastille celebration. My dear, Bastille Day. What is this day? Actually, on 14th of July in 1789, which is the date of French Revolution, the French people, they demolished the epitome of French monarchy, which is the Bastille prison. As you can see, this was the prison of where all the enemies of the French monarch Louis XVI used to be kept. So this prison was the epitome of French monarchy, and people demolished it. So when the people demolished the French army, Bastille prison, this day is considered as the historic day as far as French Revolution is concerned. This is the same revolution from where we have borrowed the words like liberty, equality, and fraternity, which today forms the word or forms a very important part of Indian preamble. So Prime Minister Modi was there in order to attend the celebrations of Bastille Day. And from Indian side, even our armed forces also went there in order to parade, because every year on this day, a full-fledged parade is organized. Even during the fly-past ceremony, our 4 Rafale combat aircraft and 2 C-17 Globemaster from Indian Air Force participated. So I said on every 14th of July every year, a military parade is organized in Paris. This time, Prime Minister Modi was there when he was given the highest state or highest honor of the France. I'll be talking about that in the coming slide. So this is the complete story of French Revolution and the Bastille prison, which is the oldest military parade in the world. It was against Louis XVI. And what is the reason of why the people were fighting? Because France was already facing some severe economic crisis. 1789 people revolted against the king, and all these revolts concluded with the fall of Bastille prison on 14th of July, which is a prison became a symbol of harsh rule, or I would say epitome of French monarchy. Something about Indian Army. The CDS is General Anil Chauhan. Army Chief is General Manoj Pandey. The Navy Chief is Admiral Hari Kumar. And the Air Force Chief is Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary. Heading forward to RBI, my dear head of RBI working group or internationalization of rupee, they constituted a working group. And this working group will be working on that how to make Indian currency an international currency, to accelerate the pace of it, over which this working group will be constituted, has been constituted already, and it will be working on it. So it is headed by RBI Executive Director Radha Shyam Rathore. Heading forward to RBI, which was established on 1st of April 1935 under RBI Act 1934. This became nationalized, means it came under the control of government on 1st of January 1949. Central office of RBI was initially established in Kolkata, but later on moved to Mumbai 1937, and till means from 1937 onwards, it is in Mumbai only, on the same road. So apart from the the governor of RBI, there are 4 deputy governors, and the only governor of RBI who later became the prime minister was Dr. Manmohan Singh. He was the governor of RBI between 1982 to 85. This is important. First women deputy governor was KJ Udeshi. These are some of the important issues that you should be remembering. And Mr. Osborne Smith was the first governor of RBI, by the way, but he was not Indian. First Indian governor of RBI was C.D. Deshmukh. Then we have 42nd Foundation Day of National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, which got established on this day in 1982. Is a national bank, provides financial and development assistance to agriculture and rural sectors. This is NABARD. Then yes, the most important thing for which all the Indians are crazy. They are so crazy that we are eagerly waiting for this Chandrayaan-3 to land over the surface of moon. And the excitement of its launch. I'll share just a small a small picture of the project director along with the ISRO chairman. I'm talking about Mr. Veer Muthuvel. So the rocket which was used to launch Chandrayaan-3 was a 3-stage rocket, and it was named as Launch Vehicle Mark 3, M3, M4. The total duration of the Chandrayaan journey will be of 41 days, and approximately on 24th or 25th of August, it will land over the surface of moon. And this year, we will try our best to have a soft landing, that too in the South Polar region, for which least information is available. I said least information. So we are trying to explore that portion of moon for which we have very least study. Because India expects that might be in the South Polar region of moon, water is available. So this is the project director of ISRO. As you can see, he was laughing like anything. And my dear, he was so excited that this man was not able to even speak properly over mic. He was so excited. And just by watching the excitement of these ISRO scientists, our heart is already full of so much happiness that we all Indians are eagerly waiting for Chandrayaan-3 to have a soft landing. And I'm talking about Mr. P. Veer Muthuvel. The first instrument, the lander, because this year we have only sent the lander which will land over the surface. We have not sent the orbiter because it has already been sent in the last mission, which is called Chandrayaan-2 2019, which is 80% success, but 20% it failed because in our landing attempt, we were failed. So the first instrument which is there, it will measure the lunar quakes, which is called earthquakes over moon. Second instrument will determine how the lunar surface conducts heat. The third instrument will study the plasma environment, and the fourth instrument will accurately measure the distance. I said accurately measure the distance between Earth and Moon. So now we have ISRO chairman, Mr. S. Somnath. Then the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, because when we were launching Chandrayaan 3, Prime Minister Modi was giving a speech in France, and his speech was actually related to the success of ISRO, that our first rocket was brought on the back of a bicycle. And he was actually explaining about that in what sectors France has helped India. And dear, you'll have to accept it, that France is that partner of India who helped us in most of the strategic areas. If you know something, during that time, most of our rockets, they used to be launched from a place called French Guiana, which is a part under the control of France, which is a part of South American continent. So our rockets used to be launched from that place. So France has always helped us in various strategic areas. So the President Palace, in the President Palace in Paris, President Emmanuel Macron awarded the highest honor of France, that is called Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, to Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the night of July 13th. And with this, he has become the first Indian Prime Minister to receive this prestigious honor. This is Emmanuel Macron with Prime Minister Modi having this award, which is the Legion of Honor Award. Then India has won the first gold in 100-meter hurdle at the Asian Athletics Championship. Indian runner Jyoti Yaraji won the Indian first gold medal in 100-meter hurdles at the Asian Athletics Championship, and she captured the gold with a timing of just 13 minutes and 9 seconds. Important, and this is the first gold medal of India in this event in the complete history of Asian Athletics Championship. Then we have the 60-year record of flood in Delhi was broken. We all know the posh colonies of Delhi was flooded because the water level of Yamuna, the Yamuna started flowing 3 meters above the danger mark. I said 3 meters above the danger mark. This is the measurement scale. The water of Yamuna has reached even the Red Fort for the first time. The 16 teams of NDRF, they were deployed in the low-lying areas to assist the people. And it was all said that it is the water which was left from Hathni Kund barrage of Haryana. That is the most probable reason that why Delhi was flooded. But guys, if you will ask me, for the last 6 months, I was continuously saying this to my listeners and especially my class fellows in my offline classes, that this year Delhi will be flooded like anything, because this government this government has done nothing as far as dredging of Yamuna River is concerned, the desilting of drains are concerned. It is always easy to put or to start the blame game, dear, but you never know what is the what is the plight of the poor who were affected by these floods. So there are 3 reasons for this: unexpected rain, silt in the Yamuna River, reduced width of the river due to illegal construction. And dear, illegal construction is not allowed by central government. Then the people were asking, where were you, the Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi? Then Mr. Elon Musk, I always call this person Alien Musk because of his, ideas out of the box. He announced to start his own artificial intelligence company, which is called XAI. And you will be amazed to know that he was one of the investors in OpenAI. He invested $10 billion in OpenAI, but later on, he parted his ways with the company. He never knew that this ChatGPT will become so much famous. This ChatGPT platform is launched by OpenAI and the creator of the successful AI chatbot, in which Microsoft has also invested. So this will be the new company of Mr. Elon Musk, XAI. Then we have World Youth Skills Day, celebrated on 15th of July, and the theme for this year is skilling teachers, trainers, youth for a transformative future. Next is World Plastic Surgery Day. celebrated on 15th of July. And this day is actually observed to raise awareness about the importance of plastic surgery. So this is important. Next is International Malala Day. Yes, it is about Malala Yousafzai, who's a Pakistani woman and who advocated for the girls' education and the youngest person to receive the Nobel Prize, Malala Yousafzai. International Malala Day is celebrated in her memory. She is alive, I think. Yes, she's still alive, I think, because when it comes to Pakistan, no, I always doubt. As far as Malala Yousafzai is concerned, as of now, this girl is just 26 years old. Just 26 years old. So this day was celebrated first in 2013, and now every year this day is celebrated. Then the World Population Day is commemorated annually on 11th of July to raise awareness and educate individuals about the challenges and consequences associated with global population growth. Theme is unleashing the power of gender equality, uplifting the voices of women and girls to unlock our world's infinite possibilities. The first day was celebrated in the year 1990. And from that time period onwards, every year, 11th of July is celebrated. Then National Fish Farmers Day, dear, celebrated every year on this day called 10th of July. And the most important thing is it is celebrated with the support of National Fisheries Development Board, the Department of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy. They celebrate this day every year. So it is actually observed in the memory of the scientists Dr. K.H. Ali Kuni and H.L. Chaudhary, because they invented the induced breeding technique for the Indian major carps on 10th of July, this day, back in 1957. So dear, this is the end of today's bulletin. And if you have if you seriously liked the video, kindly press the like button, because in this video, I I covered each and every detail with some special focus that you should have at least some knowledge that what I'm talking about. Although the video might be long, means I think I must have crossed, or I might have crossed 30 minutes foundation, but still I hope that this video must have helped you as far as your current affairs is concerned. And if yes, dear, kindly like the video, share it with your friends, dear, because your single like gives me an enthusiasm to prepare such videos in the future. And your one subscription will just do a favor that whenever my video is uploaded, the notification will reach to my listeners instantly. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next session. Goodbye.